So here's one of my grumbles about these stupid straps that you're supposed to put on. I was always taught, when you've got a loaded trailer on, drive it as if it's not strapped. Yeah. These straps ain't gonna make a damn bit of difference. If you're in a situation where the thing's gonna topple over, you're already in trouble. These straps ain't gonna help you. But the ministry says you must put a strap on. Now, if you want to strap it down and put a strap over it, fine. That's a different situation if you want to do it. But what's the point of these? And what's the ministry says you must have it and you'll get a fine if you don't put them on. They're useless. Absolutely useless. If you want to strap it, strap it. If you want to tie it down, you know. But you've got this on you. You've got IBCs on here. You've got to go very careful with it. You've got your curtains. Your curtains is just like a sheet. I mean, the old days, you'd rope and sheet this thing, and the rope itself and the sheeting would hold it on. It would be a much more secure load. But it just sits in there behind the curtains. And I know they've strengthened the curtains, or you can get stronger curtains, but that's no point. The driver should drive that as if it's not strapped. Put that in your head. The craziness, the stupidness. This is how the ministry is. They create a stupid law or a stupid rule, and you get fined if you don't do it. And there's no point. That little strap, that IBC there, weighs whatever's in it. Anything between 3/4 of a ton and a ton, and maybe a little bit more depending on what's in there. If it's paint, you won't believe it, but paint is heavier than liquid. But if that IBC decides to move, or you've got yourself in a situation where that wants to move, you're already in the brown stuff. You're already beyond it. That strap ain't gonna hold it. That ain't gonna make a difference. You're in big trouble. You're on your way over already. It's just annoying. It's just there to annoy the drivers. You must put these straps on. Yeah. No wonder there's idiots driving around with full loads thinking that, oh, my load is fully strapped on. It's not really secure, is it? I mean, depending on the distance and the amount of time you're going to spend before you unload it, I'd be more happier to strap a few, especially these front ones. That's where your load begins to move. Put a ratchet strap over these two front ones, and maybe one in the middle and a couple in the back, just to secure the load. These don't secure the load in any way, shape or form. Depending on, if you were going in the country, you were going up some twisty, windy roads, some uneven roads, you know what part of the country you're going and what you're doing, and sometimes these trailers do get rattled around. But these straps just simply go down from top to bottom. You'll get a fine if you don't put them on, but they're completely useless. Completely useless. I mean, some of them they crisscross. Sometimes they criss them from this side to this side. Well, at least it's trying to hold them. You're attempting to secure the load, stop it from moving. You see, I'd rather them. This guy is good, but they're not touching. I'd rather them bring them in and side shift them, push them up against each other. That IBC, having that space, there's nothing, the load isn't holding itself in, is it? No, I'd want to put a strap on that IBC over the top. Yeah, in the position that it's at. But yeah, these stupid straps that they put, the ministry goes, you're liable to a fine if you don't put these stupid straps on, and they're useless completely. That's if you can get them working, because usually the runners are stuck up above. Or usually somebody's put a pallet on them and the mechanism doesn't work. The buckle doesn't work on half of these. Most of the time. So give me a container with steel sides any day.